I know. I'm probably going to regret this. Omaha. Why not? What can possibly go wrong? What can possibly go wrong? Apart from somebody shooting at me and removing all my health in one go. But apart from that, what can possibly go wrong? Tier 6, no destroyers. Standard game. Well, this might be interesting. This might be very interesting.
Battle starts.
Because who's going to be doing the spotting? Because we don't have any destroyers or a carrier. Oh well, it goes both ways though. Unless one team had like an emerald or something. That might tip the balance if they were feeling particularly bold enough to spot. Graf Spee, oh well, really anything? The London, you know, the Congos, New Mexico, Koenig. Basically anything with big guns. Oh, who put that buy in there? Wasn't me. I didn't put it there. Wasn't there when, you know, I went this way before that I wasn't looking or anything. That made sense, right? Yeah, it was totally the buyer's fault, probably. Play the Marblehead next. I did that in one stream. I played the Marblehead and actually had a half decent game. So I've used up my Marblehead luck for 2020. So now I'm just doing laps and waiting for something to get spotted. We could try the... we could try scouting by fire. Nope, nothing spotted me yet. That's true, but some of their cruisers are reasonably quick, like the Trento and the Budioni, and the Bartan. Just depends where they are. Like Bartan's on the other side, so obviously not here. Someone was actually telling me off for using the top hull on the Omaha, because I think the stock hull has more guns. Well, not telling me off, but they were pointing out that the stock hull has more guns. That's a brave move there, Königsberg. It's a very brave move. And that's what that brave move is liable to get you. Yep, that's an island. That was very definitely an island. It's the B and C hull. Oh, okay. I can't remember which. I think I must have the top hull on this. I don't think I even really ever thought about it, to be honest. Is it the catapult you lose? You lose something by not having the top hull. Torpedoes and gain AA. Okay, yeah. For what little the AA is worth, I suppose. Indeed, gain in quotation marks. Right, let's have a go at this new mechs. Hope that they keep focusing that biome for the time being. Oh, fire? Is this IFHE? I can't even remember. I think it's only a 4-point captain. No, just demo expert. Well, Zaduka being rather brave there. Indeed. Well, you know, no, if you look at the ballistics of these Tom McKeever, you can clearly see that it has deck-mounted trebuchets that launch its shells. So yeah, you run around and fire all your guns and pew pew and hope nobody shoots at you. And that's how you Omaha. Which is a lot easier in the Murmansk than the Omaha, because the Murmansk still has a frankly ridiculous rudder response time of like 3 seconds or something like that. It's basically destroyer levels of rudder turn time. So it's a lot easier to dance around in the Murmansk. We need a little more angle to get more guns. Honestly, I kind of like the Phoenix more than the Omaha, just because at that tier, it's I think one of the best ranged tier 4 cruisers. You have pretty much the same gun setup to work with, but everyone's accuracy is that bit less good. So yeah. Oh, I don't know what it caught you there with Philo Farnsworth. It does get a bit over enthusiastic sometimes. Oh, hello Devonshire. Right. Right, if you were just... Man, Streamlabs is weird. If you were literally just trying to do the, you know... Why would it pick that up as spamming symbols? I don't know, Streamlabs. Don't be weird. It's being weird. Why the heck would it think that was spamming? That's bizarre. Right, I'm getting a bit ahead here, but it's not hard to catch up with the New Mexico, I suppose. I don't want to get too close. And they all go, oh, that's the closest target, let's fire at him. Which would be rather bad for me. He exceeded his salute quota. Sounds about right.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
With IFHE, I'd be getting more raw damage here, but my fire chance would be so much lower.
Enemy
Oh, I think that's probably the budgie he's aiming at rather than me. Yeah. Oh, right, I just became the prime target. I'm going to do lots of twisty-turny. See, I brought you a sacrificial Devonshire. You don't want to shoot at me. I'm much too hard to shoot at. See, this Devonshire's got so much more health than I do. Shoot at him, not me. This is the other thing to being in an Omaha, is always be with teammates and hope that they shoot at your teammates rather than you. It's like the old thing about running away from a bear. You don't have to be faster than the bear. You just have to be faster than the person you're with, so the bear catches them first. Right, another fire on this new mech would be awfully nice. There we go. Another London's in pursuit as well. Hey, Pred. How are you today? Approaching 50k damage, not too bad. I'll have to get closer again though, everything's just about out of range. Has Dracvanel ever done a video on the Omaha? I can't remember. If he has, I don't think it's one I've seen. The games have been okay for the most part. We started off looking at the Anchorage and the München. I'll get it eventually. And they'll probably end up on YouTube as highlights. Although for some reason I did spend some time waffling about how the Anchorage only has 25mm of bow and aft armour, which then turned out to be completely wrong. It's actually 27mm, and for some reason I was convinced it was 25mm. So, yeah. Sam had been whispering 25 in my ear, and... Whoa. Okay, now I'm a little bit too close. Let's try and get unspotted. Hello, Trento. This is definitely a moment of whoop, 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 whoop. Lightning Max is not doing so well. There we go. Get turned away from them. That's all I wanted, really. That is a lot of ships.
Problem solved, sir.
Good news for you with the London smoke, so I think I can get unspotted if I can just stay alive. Because if he was unsmoked, he'd be too close for me to get unspotted, but now he has smoked, I can get unspotted, which is very nice of him. There we go. We're about even on points and ship kills. In fact, we're exactly even on points. Oh, my steering's out for 20 odd seconds. Oh, Congo, you're not going to last. And standard games. Love them. Gotta love them. Who doesn't love them standard games? We'll just try and set fires on this Koenig and stay alive if possible. It's firing high explosive, which I mean, in an Omaha, that's still pretty dangerous. You have about as much armor as an old paint tin, so yeah. Right, the question is, which Koenig is looking at me? I think it's that one. Because the other one is firing at our Devonshire. Who has just exploded. Oh, but this Koenig is looking awfully low health. Fires should get him. Don't chase, they want to kite you, someone says in the in-game chat. Curses, how do they know about our secret plan? Top secret cruiser strategy that is known to naught but a few elite World of Warships players. Was there anything that would have been truly, like, you know, any kind of armoured thing, it's all fine and dandy until it isn't, and in which case it isn't very suddenly and very badly. Or, you know, you could be just regular Joe infantryman or a marine, in which case you've got your own whole other set of problems. Or you could be in the Air Force and, you know, fly around quite happy, 10,000 feet, and then suddenly your engines have stopped working and your plane's full of holes, and it again gets very bad very quickly. So yeah, in conclusion, wars not a lot of fun. And that has been my TED Talk. Thank you for coming.
Appreciated.
Evil Tim with the gift sub. Thank you very much, Evil Tim.
So be it, Jedi.
And another gift sub. Are you feeling generous today, Evil Tim? It would seem like it. Right, we're ahead on points. We just need to not lose any more ships. I need to circle back closer again. You would describe my TED Talk as transcending the blue sky envelope. I assume that's a massive compliment, because what else could it be? I don't think I've managed to get a fire on this particular Koenig yet. Which would be nice. Is that our new Max he's firing at? Yeah. They ain't looking so healthy at the moment. Oh, there we go. There's a fire. Two. Why is that suddenly saying two people targeting me? I don't like two. Two is worrisome. Ah! There goes Adibex. Couldn't afford to lose that. Stop exploding, you cowards! So the other new mechs, the surviving enemy new mechs is the one targeting me because the Koenig is targeting the Galissoniere, who is still in very good health. Yeah, that's fine. You know, if you're already... If only there was some way of, like, with Twitch Prime being a thing, if only if you could do that with... integrate it with Patreon somehow as well. And give somebody access to the... Is he also firing HE? Yeah, to the various icons. Right, we've actually come down to 20 minutes and we are ahead on points, so we win! And that is a twisty-turny Omaha game. So yeah, Patreon does absolutely give me a bigger cut than Twitch does, but both of them kind of important income streams. YouTube ad revenue no longer, not so much. No longer, not so much. I mean, now, no longer so much. I mean, something. Right, not a monster fire damage game. 11 fires, but I didn't really stick them for long enough to rack up more damage. So, it was what it was. Words are happening. Precisely. Oh, it's a classic Jedi sentence order there. Yes. English, please, Jedi. No. No.